Hi, I'm C. Josephine Wilkins, and I am honored to be your guide. The question that we're looking at today was proposed to me three different times this week by three different people. And so I took that as a sign that it's a good one to dive into. So, what we're looking at today is how to attract your love partner. I fortunately have a lot of experience with doing this and was single and dating till I was 30 until I decided I was ready, and then I figured it out. So I am very grateful to share some steps that helped me get to the point where I could manifest and receive my love partner. So I'm going to dive right into the steps, and I encourage you to watch this maybe several times. First, just get an overview of where we're going here. But then, what I would love for you to do is to look over this again because each one of these is really juicy and can be explored to much further a degree. Step number one, it's really important that you clear the landing pad. Move out any relationships that you're currently in that you know aren't serving you romantically. This also means for relationships that are in the past. We can sometimes have cords attached to people from previous relationships, and this is the time to move them out. You can use ritual, which is a really wonderful way to do that. Any ritual that you like, that's fun for you, that's a way that universe and God and divine really clearly gets your answers. You can put names on papers and burn them and as a sign of real letting go. Whatever's fun for you, but make sure that you clear the landing pad. Your beloved cannot arrive if there's others lingering around. Number two, remember that good endings bring good beginnings. So if you are in the process of ending a current relationship that you know isn't right for you, or you want to cut the cord of a relationship from the past, understand that as you do that with integrity, with high character, and when you take the highest road, that influences and impacts the ability for you to have a good beginning with someone else. Number three, understand that it's really important to find the blessing in all of your past romantic relationships that didn't work out. When relationships end, it can be really easy in the hurt and the pain and the abandonment and the betrayal that we can sometimes feel to focus on everything that went wrong. What's really important is that you begin to place your attention on what worked really well and the blessings that came from that. It might be as simple as, wow, I know now what I really need. But really keep your attention placed on that as you move forward because that will impact your new upcoming relationship. Number four, clear up, clean up, heal, mend all of your primary relationships, especially the relationships with your parents. This is a really important one. Do whatever it is that you need to do. Again, step number four, this can be a lifelong process of cleaning up, healing, mending any wounds that you might have with your parents and also the primary relationships of the people in your life that are really important to you. That could be family or just really good friends. Make sure that that's at the priority for you to really attend to whatever is needed to be attended with those relationships. This is also a really good time to move out any relationships, friendships, not only romantic, but friendships that aren't really serving you and supporting you. You're going to need a really strong team to not only support you as you bring in your beloved, but also um, as you go down the line as you're in the relationship. So, and also this is just good for you to move out, be really honest with yourself of any friends that aren't really supportive and just lovingly release them and let them go. Number five, this is one that you can relish in, jump in, dive into, and explore for the rest of your living. And that is figuring out a way to inhabit loving yourself fully, owning the best possible you that is possible to express. This means down to the very specifics of only wearing things that you absolutely love, only giving yourself food that really nourishes you. These are real basic, but move into the awareness and the understanding that it is an ultimate high priority for you to do whatever it is that you need to fall madly and passionately in love with yourself, to have a secret love affair with yourself or a public love affair. Whatever you need to do, because we are all one vibration, we're all one energy. And so your lover is already in existence right now, moving through their life, pooping, farting, standing on their head, maybe walking, living, driving, who knows? They're living right now. And so for you to express and to vibrate at the highest expression of who you are possible, it is essential that for you to attract someone that loves you and cherishes you, you must get to the point where that is the main priority and you are feeding and loving and nurturing yourself completely. Number 6, clear up your physical space so that there is not only any lingering things of past relationships, but more importantly, if you do want to create a shared space with someone, that there's space for them to land, literally a place in the closet for them to hang their clothes, a toothbrush, you can buy them one. If you use condoms, you can have condoms that are nearby, a place to put their shoes, a towel for them, bathrobe, whatever it is for you that is really fun, to begin to get into the space that they're already here in a physical way by creating them to have a landing pad can be really fun and really, really important, because the brain and our world doesn't always understand when we're in the place of making pretend that it's there, and then if it's already there. So it'll manifest more quickly if you're in the space of creating the physical place for them to land and to share time with you. Number 7, really step into the practice and the opportunity of daily risking and challenging yourself in new ways. For you to move into the new, literally to move away from the old that wasn't working for you. Some of it was working, so you carry that with you daily. But to move into the new, it's important that you do something every day that scares you, something that moves you beyond your comfort zone. This can be, it doesn't have to be anything really wild and daring. It can be saying the truth to your boss. It can be letting go of anything in your life that isn't really serving you. It can be trying a new road to work. It can be trying a new dish at a restaurant. It can be jumping off a bungee cord. It doesn't matter, or with a bungee cord. Jumping off a bungee cord, that could be exciting too. But it's really important for you to move into and to understand the importance of making courage and risk a daily part of your reality, so that you begin to become comfortable in moving into the new in a more habitual way. Number 8, create a support team around you of people that you can share this desire of yours that you are bringing in your beloved. You can tell them a date, which can be really helpful. Because these are the folks that are going to help you. You don't need many, you need 1, maybe 2, 3, doesn't matter. Group is great too. But folks that will keep you on track so that you're not moving into any old habits. You're not attracting folks that will kind of look like the last one that didn't really work. You're instead moving in a new direction. You're moving towards a new way of living, a new way of loving yourself, a new way of surrounding yourself and attracting self and people that really, really support and uplift you and cherish you. And friends can be in a really, really integral part to saying, remember, this is your path. Remember, this is what you're committed to. Number 9, this is so much fun. Get ready. This one is just so delightfully, wonderfully challenging and easy. I think we sometimes hope that one day we'll just wake up, and our partner will be at the door. It's really important for you to date, to dive into. This is where courage comes in, and this is not always easy. Dating is a real challenge, but if you look at it as it is part of your spiritual practice, this will really help you, because it will require you to grow in ways that you never even imagined. It requires you to use your physical, your emotional, your mental, your psychic, all energies for you to dive into dating. And it's a great way to practice your authentic self and see, who is it am I around this person? Do I like that part of myself? Because you're going to be that expression for a bit. And finally, number 10, act as if. Move through your life as if your partner is already here. Do everything possible. Wake up in the morning and say good morning to them. When you're making love with yourself, include them there. When you're walking on the beach, hold their hand. When you're going out to dinner, make sure there's a spot for them. When you practice yoga, have a yoga mat down for them. Whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that they are already there is really essential. I love you. I hope that this is helpful. Please let me know how this goes. This is a very challenging and thrilling process, but it can be one of the most important journeys to bring you a fulfilling and phenomenal partner. So I'm excited to hear the success stories. Much love and namaste.